They put my picture up on the wall at the bar. They said, you see this sucker, don't you take his check no more. He good for nothing, except talking trash. Tony C. Pay.
What's going on, guys? This is PJ Wendell along with AJ Bufumo. We are Essential Guys Talk, and we are back for week 3.
Week 3, PJ. Here we are.
Can't wait to tell you guys about everything we've got going on in the upcoming weeks, but we've got an incredible show today for you. So sitting to my left, we have Mike Miles from Weyerbacher Brewing Company.
Welcome, Mike.
Hey,
Mike
guys,
Miles
thanks for
has
having
not
me.
only come by himself, but he has come with some awesome beer for us to enjoy. So, Mike, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you brought for us?
Well, originally I was going to bring just a growler of this, but I managed to venture out to the brewery today, which is located in Easton, Pennsylvania, and I was able to get my hand on a sixtel of the collaboration brew that we did with Cape May. So I figured, what the hell? Instead of bringing the sixtel one or bringing a growler, why not bring a sixtel? So we have it sitting over here,
Absolutely.
chilling, and we'll be popping some beers here soon.
So not only do we have a kick-ass beer that we're going to try for the first time anywhere, right? So we're basically the first people to try this collaboration?
We are the guinea pigs.
That's
yes.
it.
Outside. Now I will say this: I was able
A
to.
bunch of 250-pound
Yeah,
guinea
exactly.
pigs.
That's right. So that's
Yes.
the perfect audience
Yes.
to find out if we're a big fan or not. So we also have Cluck University Chicken over here. They came by. They brought
Jersey
us.
Shore favorite.
They brought us tons of awesome chicken, some boneless, some regular. They brought my favorite thermonuclear. They brought some Clucker Spuds. They brought the gamut of delicious wings, and I can't wait to sink my teeth into that.
There they are, PJ. Take a look up there.
Look at that. What goes better with beer than wings and fries?
Look at those breast bites. They've always been my favorite.
Amazing. So I
Jersey
can't-
Shore favorite right there. Cluck you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
to
Cluck you out of
at Eatontown for coming through today. We always love to have something to eat here on Essential Guy Talk. And thanks for Bill at Cluck You in Eatontown for coming by. Really get over there, grab some wings, have a good time. We're so happy they were here today.
Yeah, thank you so much. First of all, I want to say that kind of our thing now is somebody delivering us food, and I couldn't be happier that 3 weeks in a row, boom, you guys have come through. You've provided us with amazing food. We're excited to sink our teeth into that, and more than anything, I'm excited to drink this beer. So before we get into the Weyerbacher segment of the show, I promised AJ that I would go see Guardians of the Galaxy, and as soon as I did, I would check back in, and we would talk about that with you. So I did go the day after the show last
That's right,
week.
yeah.
I went. I saw Baby Groot. I have to say, first and foremost, the thing I was most impressed with right off the bat was that first scene. The
Yeah,
way they shot
absolutely,
that
yes.
in 3D. For any of you who have seen it, we're not going to give any big spoilers away. I'm just going to talk about this one first scene. It's a really fun scene. Baby Groot is dancing the entire first scene, which is absolutely adorable, first of all. But second, there's a lot of really cool action going on behind him, and just the kind of play on him being cutesy and all of the craziness going on behind him, I thought was really, really well done, really well mapped out, and I thought visually it was just really, really fun.
Couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that scene right there had something for everyone. If a kid went to see it, got to see Baby Groot dancing around, laughing, smiling, having a great time. I mean, we totally related Baby Groot to our son. And then on top of it all, you had the kick, action going on in the background. You might get me to curse one day on this show, not today.
Good.
So anyway, we had the kick, action going on in the background, and you had Drax the Destroyer, you had Star-Lord, Gamora. They were taking on Rocket Raccoon. Let's not forget about him, taking on this huge monster while Groot just dancing around, having the time of his life.
It was very well done.
Very, very well done.
So
Very
what I can say about the show in itself, it didn't have all of the magic of the first one. The first one was, I think, one of the better superhero movies ever. I didn't think there was going to be any way that they could really hold a candle to that first one. But they did a pretty good job of making a debut, second episode, making a follow-up. I thought they did a terrific job with it. What do you think?
Well, here's the thing, PJ. When I go to a movie, okay, I'm really not one of those guys. Listen, I am a big Marvel fan. I am a big DC fan. But I'm not necessarily one of those guys that the movie is wrecked if they go a little bit off the comic book on the silver screen. So, to tell you the truth, when I go out to a movie, I just want to escape for a little while. I want to have a little bit of fun, and this movie did do that. I'm not going to say it was absolutely off the hook awesome, but it created an escape. It was good. It entertained me. Eric Justice, my son, he was having a great time there. He made it through the movie. I actually went twice, and I got to tell you the truth, it was a little better the second time because you missed so much the first time.
Yeah.
But, Erica wasn't too pleased with it, but still, we had a really good time. And I thought Dave Bautista really rose to the occasion in the role of Drax. He really came through. And the one other thing I'm going to say here, PJ, tell me your thoughts on this. Baby Groot was awesome. Baby Groot was adorable. They're going to sell 1 million Baby Groot figures.
Oh, for sure.
But at some point, I did miss Big Groot.
Yeah, you know what? I once you said that to me, I did. There were certain times where I felt like Big Groot was kind of needed.
Right.
He was a kick-ass character.
Yes,
in the first
absolutely.
One. I'll say ass. You can say it. Go ahead. But yeah, he was a kick-ass character.
Say it?
Oh, of course. Ass. Ass.
So come
In
on.
more ways
say
than
it.
one, yes.
So basically, yeah, there were some times where I thought that he was definitely, I wouldn't say required or needed in the scene, but he would have helped.
He would have helped out.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Would you like to see Big Groot? Let's hear about that, please.
All right, so the one thing I want to say, guy.
Nuno just gave us a big, I am Groot.
I am Groot. So the first thing I want to do is I want to do our first countdown. 3, 2, 1. Share the live feed, guys.
Come on, get in on
so
this
let's
with
build
us.
this
Here
audio.
we go. You ready? Get the thumbs ready. We're going to get everyone to get the thumbs ready. We're going to do a 3, 2, 1. Everyone together.
All right, so 3,
3,
2, 1.
Share.
Share that live
Share
feed,
out
guys.
there.
Right.
Essential Guy Talk in Facebook land and on YouTube.
Share it up. Share it up.
So we are going to have a lot of giveaways today, some really, really fun stuff. One of the big things that we are going to be giving away is going to be 2 VIP tickets to the Weyerbacher anniversary party that's taking place at the Weyerbacher Brewery. And there's going to be some really, really special things involved in that. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that, Mike?
So we are celebrating our 22nd anniversary next month, which is actually a nice marker to hit this day and age. And we'll probably get into this conversation later. You don't see a lot of independent breweries sticking around like you used to. So the fact that we're still independent, family-owned, family-run, now heading into our 22nd year is awesome. So we are going to be having one hell of a birthday blowout June the 24th. And we will be giving away those tickets tonight. Wow. So
Beautiful.
The winner will get 2 VIP tickets, which means you get to hang with the staff. You get to get a up close and personal tour of the brewery and just see the lay of the land at Weyerbacher. We're going to have awesome brew, awesome food, great music. So we are excited. I know I'm excited to definitely give away these tickets tonight.
Awesome. So I want you guys to all stick around. We're going to give away those tickets toward the end of the show. I'm not telling you exactly when, but I will fill you in, and the countdown will pop on up when we're ready to start getting our entrance for it.
Looks like Nuno and Jeff are already ready to go.
There you go, Nuno. So stick around. Definitely make sure you say Weyerbacher, I'm in when the time comes. But the first thing we're going to give away, AJ, I want you to tell a little bit about this product. I think a lot of you guys might be interested in it. And it could be something fun for the whole family, not just for the guys.
Well, this is really cool. It's a product. It's a fella that I met on the internet. We actually became friends. We've been discussing some business and marketing ideas back and forth. Name is Blake Driver, and his company is America's Tea. And it's tea designed for men. And the reason is PJ asked me when I first brought it to PJ's attention. PJ said, what makes tea designed for men? And guys, if you look at the themes of some of the teas, it's americastea.co. Very innovative product. There it is right there up on the screen. I had the Old Glory, which is a very powerful mint tea. Very, very high in caffeine, so gives you a real jolt, wakes you up.
Interesting. I like anything that's kind of batched Hawaiian and has Hawaiian flavor, so that's interesting.
You know what? We'll have to give that one a try. I think it's the one, if you look, PJ, on our side, all the way over there to the right. Yeah. It's covered up. George Washington is there on the cover. I kind of got that one because It looked like it was patriotic and powerful and where it all started. But I've been drinking it this week. I'm a tea drinker, so I've been very pleased with it. And Blake is doing a great job growing the company. So what we are doing tonight is we are giving away 6 bags of America's Tea. 6 bags going out. That's a $75 value. And if you want to go ahead, you want to win this, you want to give it a shot, just go ahead and write America's Tea, I'm in. And once we determine who the winner will be, you're going to send a message over to Blake, or you could send the message to us.
We'll put directly to us. We'll work it out.
Send the message to us. We'll work it out. He's going to send you the promo code and send you out your tea.
So speaking of tea, instead of drinking some tea, I want to drink some beer.
Absolutely. You ready to go to the beer?
Of course I am.
All right, do we have the countdown clock for the... Let's get the countdown clock going. There we go.
It goes. So
all right, so America's Tea, I'm in.
Hey, just before I pour some beer.
So we have our first entrant. We have Joshua Cosby, America's Tea, I'm hella in. So what's up, Mike? Before we do our...
I just want to give a shout out. I know my son is watching, so hi, Mason. I saw a couple other people, John Haney, Christopher Monahan, Chess Langford. I know you're familiar with some of them. So
yes, absolutely.
What's up, guys? Thanks for watching the show tonight.
Thank you for tuning in. Every one of you, please, 3, 2, 1, share that live feed.
But now we're going to get some beer.
So yes, so now we're tapping and pouring beer. So what I want you guys to do is share the status and say they're drinking beer. And everybody tune on in. So our numbers are going up now. We're growing that audience. People love beer.
Hey, this is a night of neighbors. You got Mike here. We got Keith in the audience. My neighbor Jim Schatz will join. What's up, Jim?
There you go.
Welcome to the Central Guy Talk.
We got Keith here. And
Joe Galicchio is here.
Keith was lucky enough to win the Pork Island gift certificate.
Pork Island. He's going to be eating some ribs.
He's going to be eating some ribs. And Pork Island, guys, we're going to be doing a spot for Pork Island in the middle of the show. Shout out to Pork Island. Thank you guys so much for all of the support for the show.
PJ, can you read Marcus De Silva right there? Can you please read that comment? Beer! Go ahead, man. Continue. Sorry about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So Mike has tapped the keg over there. Once again, it's an IPL. It's an India Pale Lager. So it's a fun summertime brew. It's going to have lots of different kind of summery citrus flavors and things like that. But Mike will tell us all about the beer. Guys, basically what you want to do is in the future, when we're ready to tap a beer, you need to get into the live studio because Keith gets to try it tonight. Keith's here. He gets to try this beer with us. He gets to be amongst the first to try the beer, so that's pretty exciting, I would say. We've got 45, 46, now back to 41, so let's 3, 2, 1, share! No, we don't have a jockey box, but you're more than welcome to bring your jockey box down.
Yeah. What do we got here?
So this is
zooming in. Go ahead.
So this is our collaboration. So quick story, if I may, and then I know you guys have some Yankee talk to get into with Jeter.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'll probably leave the room for that now.
He's a Yankee. He's a Yankee fan.
Yeah, he's a Yankee. Yeah, why are you leaving?
No, any sports, any local sports team, it's good for me. It's good for business. But,
yeah, there you go.
So that being said, real quick. I met Ryan Krill, the owner of Cape May Brewing Company, out in Portland, Oregon. I had the benefit of working for a local brewery, and I'll get into my history later. But quick story, we were out at CBC, and we were chomping on some Voodoo Donuts out in Portland, Oregon. And ever since then, 3 years ago, I've had the relationship with him. So I wanted to do a collaboration brew. Being that I had joined Weyerbacher, and I know that local is the thing right now, and in some cases even hyper-local. When I mean hyper-local, I mean within 5 miles of where you live. And don't get me wrong, I believe Weyerbacher is a great beer and it can stand on its own. But with people talking local, I figured, you know what's one of the few breweries when you first talk New Jersey, I mean, you got Kane, Carton, and then, Cape May and a few other
standing breweries.
Right, exactly.
About. Yeah, Cape
so,
May is it.
Yeah, and, they have great representation in the South. They don't really go in the north of New Jersey, really above Monmouth County. So, it made sense. It was beneficial. Plus, they make great beer. They were big fans of ours. We were big fans of theirs. So, we decided, let's do a summertime brew, kind of... incorporated around the Memorial Day holiday. So we decided to do an IPL. Okay. I would say it's a tad on the New England style. So people that like that juice bomb, You'll definitely get that kick on it, but it's 6.8%, but it's still very, as you see, light in color.
Yep.
And very easy drinking. So, awesome. We'll be able to enjoy it here in a few minutes.
All right, cool. So if you'll fill up a few glasses, we will enjoy.
Speaking of glasses, Mike, your Weyerbacher glasses, the tulip glasses, there's Nicole right there. We sent them all the way.
Yes, to Tennessee. Nicole, what's up? I do want to give you a shout out. I hope you're using the glasses. You should shoot us a picture with a beer in there or something to show some love. You know?
Nicole,
right.
Hope you're enjoying those glasses.
Cool. So in the meantime, those wings, I am eyeing up those wings, man. So we have thermonuclear, we've got traditional, we've got barbecue, we got the boneless. It looks like we got atomic, and then we've got the Clucker Spuds. So if you've never eaten at Cluck U before, this one's located on the corner of 35 and 36 in Eatontown. Yeah. It's actually been one of my go-to spots for wings, I would say, for 20 plus years.
Yeah, they rebuilt maybe about 10, 12 years ago, right? Rebuilt.
Yep.
But unbelievable facility. Always the best chicken comes out of Cluck U.
The best,
Loves
man.
it.
So I used to go there all the time. Thermonuclear is the one right below where you need to sign a waiver for. Now, I've had those as well, and they're delicious, but this is like right in my sweet spot, just right below there. Once again, I do want to let you know we have 5 minutes left on the tea. So once again, say America's Tea, I'm in if you want in on that contest. We need to get some people in that contest so we can have some giveaways go out to all of you guys out there.
All right, you got Marcus last time. I got him this time. You see it right there? All right, here we go. Wings!
Yeah, Marcus is really excited about beer and wings so far.
Really
which,
excited about beer and
you
wings.
can't beat it. So we're about ready to taste the beer, and then we'll get into a little bit of detail in specific on Weyerbacher.
Absolutely. I'm just going to top it off here in a minute. So
let it foam down a little bit.
Yeah, well, moving a keg in transit, sometimes it bounces around, it gets a little foamy. So, but it's already starting to settle down. So we'll have it here in the next.
So Chris Malatrat says, while I have the chance, I want to say I sell the shit out of your Weyerbacher beer at my store. Quality and taste always.
Hey, anytime you need a promo or a sampling, reach out to me. All right, I'll make sure you just tag me, and I will stop by and hook it up, no doubt.
There you go. And I know for a fact that Chris is in the Let's Talk Craft Beer group. So
excellent. And anytime you want to come out and visit the brewery, you're more than welcome to as well.
There you go.
And that's for anybody, by the way.
And I do have another tour to give away as well, which we will probably do next week. So we want all you Weyerbacher fans to make sure you tune back in next week.
Or just beer lovers in general.
Or just beer lovers in general, yeah. If you just want to go see a tour of a new brewery that you haven't seen before, if you want to try new beer that you've never tried before, that's the way to do it. Go see the process, see the way it's created, and then you end up becoming a fan of that brewery for sure. By the way, that laugh reminds me to tell you, you are Drax the Destroyer. You were saying you're a big fan of Batista. I swear you are him reincarnate. My wife and I are watching Guardians last week, and he did his first big laugh, and my wife turns to me and she goes, "That's AJ." And I'm like, it absolutely is. And then he does that big laugh like 10 times throughout the movie, which is great, and he can't get enough of it. So
you must be so embarrassed.
Oh, my. Exactly. And the whole time we're just going, dude, that's AJ reincarnate right there. So that was pretty funny.
Hey, let's do a quick head count on the America's Tea. What do you have over there, Keith?
We have 2 so far.
Read off the name. Give me the names there. Okay, and I also know Nicole wanted to be in. Now, Nicole has won the glasses in 30 days.
It's okay. I think at this point, let's just
let it roll. All right.
Why not?
Okay. Nicole Williams, you're in for the tea.
All right, so guys, girls, anybody that's in the room, if you want in on this tea action, it is $75 worth of tea. If you know somebody who drinks tea, win these for them. So say America's Tea, I'm in. And in about a minute and a half, we will give those away, and then we'll start talking Weyerbacher.
And definitely get over to americastea.co, or just check them out on Facebook, America's Tea on Facebook. Really, really innovative flavors, some real cool stuff going on over there with America's Tea.
All right, so once again, 3,
2, 1,
Share that live feed. Hit it right
We're
now.
the essential guys right here.
That's it. You guys want everybody involved in this because the more people that are watching, the more and bigger giveaways we are going to have for future weeks.
So wait, what happened? You started talking about the chicken. The chicken's still over there on the table. Let's get. You want to get some of this chicken over here?
Do you want to get up and get it?
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
Here we go. Here we go.
We got Rob bringing
All
them
right,
over
Rob,
to
make sure
us.
you take some for yourself there. All right. What do we have
Nice.
here? I think this is what you were talking about. This is this is atomic.
No, the ones I want are right here on right in the middle. The purplish looking beasts.
This is right here.
Yes.
This is it.
That is
All right, there we
right
go.
up my alley.
We're the essential guys. Here we go.
That's it. That's what we do. We eat.
Rob, the breast bites, please. There's a common theme here going on, PJ.
All right, cool.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna have mine, please, in the in my high class Spiegelau glass.
So, guys, if you've never seen these wings, they are huge. They're probably the biggest
Keith,
wings
having
that
some?
you will get.
Come on, Keith. Come on over.
Yeah, absolutely. He's getting
Keith,
some.
come on around this way. Come here. We got Keith over here. He's joining us tonight, monitoring the prizes over there. Thank you very
All right,
much,
buddy. So, cheers to you, Keith.
All right.
All right, so I got
all
a
right, so
wing
we
in
got-
hand. I got a beer in my hand. Pop up a couple up there, and Rob and Mike will get involved when they can. But this is it right here. This is the combo.
All right, here we go. Here we go. All right.
So when you can get a beer in one hand and you can get a wing in the other, you're doing it right.
You want me to just do 2 wings?
Yeah, let's do the wings right now. All right, buddy. Cheers.
Salud.
Yep. Beautiful.
All right.
They're the best wings. So once again, if you've never been to Cluck U, you need to go and get these beasts of wings. They are awesome.
I think the very first Cluck U that I remember came to New Jersey probably around 90, 91, somewhere around there. Look at that. There he is. All right. So
All
wait,
right.
PJ,
Yep.
we had a couple of questions I saw on the tee. And there's Blake. Blake, thanks so much for joining tonight. The countdown is down on the tee. We have a bunch of people over here. We told them all about America's tee. You want to talk for a minute while I finish this wing?
I was sinking into mine too. All right, so
I tried the Old Glory this week off the hook. Really, really flavorful. Some really innovative teas. Blake, thanks so much for the prize. Before we give this away, PJ, there were a couple questions.
Yep.
For tonight with the tea, if someone is to enter to win the tea, they win the tea, are they still eligible for the Weyerbacher Tour?
Yes, absolutely.
We're going to do that tonight?
What I'm saying is, unless you win a grand prize, you're going to be re-eligible. How about
Okay.
that?
All right. So
The
unless
grand prizes that
re-eligible.
we're calling Weyerbacher the grand prize. Previous weeks was the Stress Factory, things like that.
Okay.
The other giveaways, enter away, man. We want you guys participating. We want to hook you up with a lot of really cool stuff. So I got no problem with you winning multiple
Rob,
things.
Mike, can you give 1 minute more on the clock so we could let a few others join for the tea?
So in the
All
meantime,
right.
guys.
In the meantime, we're going to try and give 1 more minute on the clock. But in the meantime, if you want in on the tee, you'll still be eligible for the Weyerbacher Tour. So let's see right now. America's Tee, I'm in.
There we go. Then Nuno says he's in. Yeah, I guess you know what it's doing is it's holding people back from entering.
Is that
one
what
thing.
it? Yeah, because they're right.
It makes sense. So Chris is in. Chris Malatrat
And
is in.
if you get a minute, guys, Blake is here tonight on the show. Please thank Blake for giving away this generous gift. And definitely get over to the Facebook page for America's Tee.
There you go.
Give him a look.
Thank you, Blake.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you very much for the giveaway, Blake. We appreciate it. I'm going to try the tea myself, and then I can give you guys some tasting notes on how that tea is, for
You're
sure.
going to try that Hawaiian blend, right?
Yeah, that's what I want. So, Blake, if you're listening, Hawaiian blend for me.
Come on, get in there, Mike.
All right,
I've been
good,
snacking
man.
on the
We're
fries.
grooving right now. So 1 minute is on the clock, so we've got 45 seconds left. Anybody that wants in on those bags of tea.
Yeah, put it right in here. Here. Give me a little. Give me just a little in there.
Beautiful. I'm so psyched to try this beer.
Thank you, Mike. Go ahead, get in
It
there.
smells awesome.
Is that good? One more.
Let's give
Oh,
this a
wow.
shot. Let's give this a shot.
That
Salute to
is
PJ.
delicious.
Salute to Keith, Rob, Mike.
Cheers.
Mike.
Hey, cheers.
All right, everyone at home with Essential Guy Talk. Salute.
So what you're saying is it is a juice bomb. It's not crazy over hopped or anything. It's just got a nice little hop bite to it.
Correct.
It's citrusy. It's those flavors of summer. I could sit there by a pool and drink this all day. So even though it's not a sessionable, 6%?
Yeah.
It's easy enough drinker for me.
Oh, absolutely.
I love it. Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
really, really good.
And the good thing is,
cheers to you guys.
it's not a palate wrecker. So
not at all.
So you could definitely drink more than one. And
John Crawford says America's Tea. I'm in.
Excellent.
So we got some entrants now. Keith, how many do we have? 8 or 7? Okay. So the name of the beer again, is it Paradise 160?
Yes, it is Paradise 160. Do you know why it's called Paradise 160?
160 minutes worth of hop additions.
No. Actually, originally it was called 160 miles to freedom.
Okay.
And then we changed it to 160 miles to paradise, and then we just chopped it all together, made it Paradise 160. We figured paradise is paradise in a glass, and 160 miles is the distance between Weyerbacher and Cape May.
Oh, that's cool.
Way to
Yes.
go. That's a good story, man.
So
I like
Paradise
that. Nice.
160.
Yeah.
And I want to give a shout
Nikki
out
Benke.
to.
Did you get Nikki Benke? All right, very good.
I want to give a
You're
shout
in
out
now, Nikki.
to
Hello from South Carolina. We got Chris Strife tuning in, my buddy.
Awesome.
What's up, Chris?
Now the 160 name came from Jimmy Vaughan. He's actually the guy that's in charge of brewing operations down in Cape May, formerly of Brooklyn Brewery.
Oh, very cool.
Yes.
Nice.
So he came up with the name, and like I said, we just kind of chopped it and.
Well, dude, I'm really
Came up
excited
with
to
it.
have this on tap at places now.
Absolutely.
Once it kind of makes the run around.
Well, if people want to try it, we will be at the Chicky and Pete's, Egg Harbor Township.
There you go.
This Thursday. We're starting off at 7 o'clock. There's going to be a Cape May truck there. They're going to have the collab on with 3 of their beers. And we are going to have, we'll have our distributor truck
So you
there
see PJ Ferraro?
through Hunterdon.
Anybody
and-
named PJ, we will add. So PJ Ferraro, you're in,
and
buddy.
we will have the collab on as well with 3 of our other beers. So it's going to run from 7 o'clock on. They're going to have this big outside patio, tented off, a band, great food. Anybody is welcome to all comers. So, please if
Come
you
by, try it.
if you come by, try it out. Definitely.
It's really, really like satiating for that summertime feel. It's not overhopped like you said. It's not a palate wrecker. It's not going to be something that you drink and you're just making that bitter beer face if you drink IPAs. But the lagerness of it just gives it a very different back end, a really different kind of smoother, really nice job. So I'm excited about it.
Excellent. Thank you.
So let's give away.
Ready to give away?
America's Tea. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
So what do we have? 8 or 9 now? 9. Terrific.
We're up to 9. Here we go. Now, this is for the America's Tea. Thanks again, Blake.
All right. So here we go.
So we got 9.
Lucky number 7, Keith. 7, Elizabeth Lewis, ladies
Elizabeth
and
Lewis,
gentlemen.
taking home America's Tea.
So congratulations to Liz. Nikki Benke said, is this show every Monday night? Yes, it is, actually. It's 8 p.m. Monday nights. We go live via Facebook and YouTube. So tune on in. I hope to see you every single week. So congratulations to Liz. Liz is a neighbor. So I'm very happy for her. Congratulations on taking home our first prize. The next prize we're going to just announce right away. So the guys at Blend on Main and the Peach Pit Cafe over in Manasquan have been so cool not to just give one $25 gift card, but they just gave another. My wife and I and Liam went there for an awesome dinner last week.
Yeah, we saw the
It was
post, yeah.
so delicious. I had so much fun there.
What did you order? What did you
I
have?
ordered the pork chop,
Yeah.
which was just absolutely through the roof good.
Yeah, huh?
He cooks it medium for you. He'll ask you, what you want, if you want it a
Right,
little bit
right.
medium rare. But
Well, because it's acceptable now. I
Yeah.
eat my pork medium rare.
Right,
yeah.
as long as it's not too pink or too
Right,
red,
right.
it's acceptable that way. But that man, he's one of the best chefs I've ever had the experience of eating his cooking. So we had a great meal. My wife had a risotto, and on top of the risotto was some grilled shrimp.
Gotcha. Yeah.
My son had a kids meal that was like an adult kids meal.
Yeah,
if
they
know
feed you
what I
good
mean.
there?
They
Yeah.
they did a really beautifully seasoned chicken fingers, and their French fries are these really thin shoestring French fries, but
Right.
they're tossed in a little truffle oil.
All right,
so
yeah.
Liam couldn't eat them fast enough.
Yeah,
so
he
he
was
was just
chowing down?
scarfing them up. Yeah, chowing down. So. We are going to give away the Blend on Main and Peach Pit Cafe $25 gift card. So if you want the gift card, once again, it's not going to disqualify you from our grand prize today. So all you have to say is Blend, I'm in. And we've already got our next prize giveaway starting to click there.
Adam writes,
So-
one of the best restaurants in Monmouth County. Chef Lou is brilliant.
He really is. Absolutely. Adam asked a question before. I want to get back to it.
What do we got?
He said, Adam, can you ask the question once again? Because it came through. I saw it for a second. I knew I wanted to answer it, but I can't really scroll back at the moment. So please ask your question again. But we got some blends I'm in. William Dean blend I'm in.
That's Han Solo.
Ah,
that's
very
Han
nice,
Solo
very
right
nice.
there, William Dean.
So,
As a matter of
guys-
fact, for William Dean, just put Han Solo. All right, Han Solo, you're in.
So once again, 3, 2, 1,
share
that live feed. We are building an audience. We've got 50, 60 people
Abby
at all
Helmer,
times
blend
now.
them in.
So
Rob Rodriguez, blend them in. You got it, Keith, right?
let's see if we can get these numbers to 75, 80 before
You want
the end of the show.
75 tonight?
That's what I want. Shoot big, right? You can-
75 tonight. Let's
Go big or go home.
That's
Dude,
right.
I asked for a growler. He brought a sixtel. So we're going big, right? So let's do it.
Damn right.
even I'm drinking tonight.
There you go. That's the way it should be,
That's
by
a
the
one-ounce
way.
sample pour that I give out in an in-store tasting, AJ.
Exactly.
Just so but that's
Exactly.
all right.
So we got you something. We got you a little baby group pour.
In my high class Spiegelau glass.
We'll get in the glass talk. Trust me.
Yeah, absolutely. So while we've got some time on the clock, I want to get into a little bit of the nitty gritty about Weyerbacher. The reason why you're here is to share all these great information with our audience about not only Weyerbacher themselves, but the individual styles of beer and things like that. So the first thing I want to ask you, Mike, is give us a little history on the Weyerbacher brand. Who founded the company? You said where you're located, but just summarize that once again. And once again, how long you've been in business so we can fill everybody in on that.
So apparently your brother interviewed the owner of, or the founder, should I say, of Weyerbacher.
Yeah,
you said
17 years
17
ago.
years ago. So Dan Weyerbacher founded the company. He is still part of the company today.
Get right up on that.
Sorry
mic so
about
people
that.
can hear you.
The windscreen there. So as you heard, we are celebrating our 22nd anniversary next month. The brewery itself specializes in, I would say, Belgian-style brews, very high-end, high-octane stuff. In fact, we were, I don't want to use the word, I guess, our head in the sand, but we were in the fact that we thought we could live and die with high-octane brews.
Right.
So over the past couple of years, we've reinvented ourselves. We've come out with some lower-end ABV stuff. We have a Czech Pilsner now. We have a Belgian Golden, which is a...
And that's not a chick Pilsner.
No,
ladies and
Czech
gentlemen.
Pilsner. Yes, Czech Pilsner.
But the chicks love it too.
Yes.
I guarantee.
It's called Line Street Pilsner. And then we also have a Belgian Golden, which is actually a mild variation or version of our Merry Monks, which is the beer that everybody knows us from, and it's taken a different look than what it used to. It used to have 2 monks on the front of it. But like I said, as part of us reinventing ourselves, we've come out with new packaging. So in doing so, one of the other ones that we came out with, and if you see behind us, is that I brought in some tackers. One is the Weyerbacher Jester. That's basically the logo and face of the company and what everybody kind of knows us by.
I love that jester, by the way.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
It's so iconic now.
It is.
Weyerbacher.
It absolutely
It's got
is.
such a cool, like, smarmy smile on it.
Oh, yeah.
And you see it, and you know right away that it's Weyerbacher. So that's great.
It
great.
got a lot of attention this week on the page.
It sure did.
It
Yeah,
really
I did
yeah.
the post saying that you were
Yeah.
coming here, and 10,000 views.
That's
plus.
awesome. That's
so
awesome.
people are interested in what Weyerbacher's all about for sure.
And so one of the ones that we did in reinventing ourselves was our Last Chance IPA. Now, I mean, IPA, right, it's an IPA world, unfortunately, right now. I don't want to say unfortunately, but you get a bunch of different variations. But that being said, the reason why we call it Last Chance IPA is, and if you see the logo behind us, it's actually a paw print. We donate to local animal shelters,
Oh, this is great, yeah.
whether Pennsylvania, New Jersey, what have you. And we've donated almost $300,000 nationwide since that beer has come out.
Oh, that's terrific.
So,
Congratulations on that.
Very nice.
That's wonderful.
so we've had no, that's fine. But so we've had some really good success. Like I said, in trying to reinvent ourselves, and especially with Last Chance. So, guys, if you're ever looking for a great cause, and that's not something that's ever going to go away, it's going to stay constant with the Last Chance. But again, that's just some of the beers that we have. A lot of people know us also for our Sunday morning stout. That's one of your favorites.
That is absolutely in my top 5 beers, and I probably can say that I've sampled or tried 750 to 1,000 beers somewhere in that window.
Well, I appreciate it. So yeah, I mean that's not going anywhere either. And
I just wish they would make more.
I hear you.
I know they won't because it's that real kind of once a year everybody lines up for it and they get real jazzed up and excited about it. But the stout head in me just wishes that I drink that in the dead of the summer. A lot of people are not stout fans in the in the summertime. It's a winter style.
Exactly.
But I'm all about it any time of the year.
I think we're going to try.
All year round for PJ.
I think PJ, just so you know, and I may be breaking a little bit of news here. I think we may be trying, or at least it was suggested in some conversation, is maybe trying it on nitro.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That would be an incredible way to
I mean, look, you guys are going to have to wait a year, but we'll see if we can
if
we can make that
I
happen.
got the hookup with Weyerbacher,
so
that means that I'll be good. I'll be trying it out.
The essential guys
like
are
I said, it was at least suggested. I don't know if it's on the official map, but
so Marcus said SMS ages really well too, which he's absolutely
right.
Absolutely
does.
You put it away, let it age, it just becomes more complex, even more blended, even more
and you'll taste the variation difference, which is not a bad thing. I mean, I was doing a tasting and somebody gave me a bottle of 15 to try against 16, and this year the bourbon comes out heavier. Last year the coffee came out.
That's it, and that's the cool thing about brews. Year to year, different things happen with them.
It does.
It's not like you change the ingredients that much.
Exactly.
Sometimes not at all.
Right.
But different things come through. It's just the way the aging process happens.
And even with this collaboration, I mean, you try to brew the exact same beer, and when I try Cape Mays on Thursday, I'm sure it's going to taste a little different. So
absolutely,
yeah.
That's the cool thing about beer.
It is.
Yeah. Month to month, even when
right.
you put it away and then try it again, you go, "Ooh, the coffee's coming out a little less now, and the chocolate's coming out a little bit more." It's just and also for all of you people that think you need your beer really, really cold, stouts, just flash freeze them for a little bit. 10 minutes. And then as they start to warm up, you start to get all of those incredible flavors that come out. The coffee will present itself more and things like that. So that's the fun part about drinking a stout to me.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, we try to cater to everybody.
So you'll be happy to see this.
Chris
ahead. Malatrat, I have to say, Sunday Morning Stout is better than KBS.
Oh, thank you very much, Chris.
And
now you just got a second in-store sandwich.
He's doing his best.
He is, right? Yes.
Yes. You know what? I agree with him, though. That's the thing. KBS is a world-renowned, terrific, once-a-year aged, barrel-aged stout. Now, it's well known for the last, 15 years or so. Mm-hmm. But to me, for my money, I'll go get an SMS over a KBS any day. So that's not just because you're here.
Right.
That's the way I feel. I like the flavors in SMS better. They just stand up better.
PJ, real quick, Anthony Yepes, maybe a few others that just joined. Uncle Alan, what's up? Glad to have you. Asked, what are we giving away right now? Go ahead, PJ.
All right, so Anthony, once again, we are giving away Blend on Main and Peach Pit Cafe, which is located right in Manasquan, downtown Manasquan on Main Street. They were cool enough to give us not one, but now 2 gift cards. We gave away the first one a couple of weeks ago. I mailed that on out to our winner. So congratulations to our first winner. But now we have another Blend on Main gift card. So if you can make it to Manasquan anytime at all, summertime, throughout the summer, please make Blend on Main your destination. You're going to be so happy that you did. Chef Lou is absolutely incredible. And he's also very, very accommodating, very friendly. The staff is terrific over there. It's a beautiful kind of modern feel. It's wonderful. So I guarantee it, you'll be really, really happy.
I don't mean to cut you guys off.
Go ahead.
Marcus De Silva, I will definitely, it's a great question. I will answer that when these guys are done.
Awesome. So right after we give away the card,
let's give it away. But before we give it away, everybody here at the table, everybody at home, everyone in the studio, Keith, Mike, Rob, together on 3, 2, 1. Share
that live
Share
feed.
the essential guys.
You guys are steadily 50, 55, 60 in here. Let's try and see if we can creep up to that 75. I'll be really proud if we can hit 75 right now.
Jimmy House from Pork Island, he agrees Sunday morning is outstanding.
Well,
so
thank
Keith,
you, Jimmy.
how many do we have right now on Blend? We have 16 for Blend, so people
16
love
on
the
Blend.
idea of Blend.
That might be our biggest contest ever.
I think it is.
I think that's our biggest giveaway ever.
So, guys, one more minute right now if you want in Blend on Main. So
Blend
say,
on Main.
Say Blend, I'm in. And once again, share, share, share. You cannot share this feed enough.
We're up to 55, 56, PJ. Here we go.
You can go ahead and clean up your life, your timeline after the show. And, you don't want people seeing that you shared the show 25 times. I get it. But I really appreciate all of the shares, guys. This is showing us a lot of love. And the one thing I want to see right now, we're seeing lots of thumbs up. Let's see lots of hearts. I want to flood the picture with tons and tons of hearts. So show me some love, guys.
And throw me out a flower in there, too, because I like that new flower.
There you go. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Because it's thankful. But it's thankful.
It's
That's
thankful.
what I mean.
They did it for Mother's Day, I think,
correct.
but I think they're going to keep it because everybody seems to love it so much.
Yeah.
There's the heart. Show the love, everybody. All right, so it looks like we're in. We've got everybody that we're going to get. What do we have, 16, you said? 17.
Up to 17.
Beautiful.
Up to 17. Here we go.
All right, so 1 second, and we will have our winner. Good luck, everybody. Number 15. Yeah,
Christy!
Way
to go, Christy. Going to get a pork chop at Blend on Me.
Congratulations, Christy. Christy, I met in the wedding industry.
Right.
She was a wedding day of planner. She's one of the best that I've ever worked with.
Wedding day of
coordinator. I mean, she plans.
That's someone for the last minute?
Yeah. Well, no. She plans throughout, but she is your day of point of contact.
Gotcha.
Where she can organize things for people that are out of town or out of state. She does an incredible job. Now, it can be hit or miss whether a wedding day of planner is fun to work with or not, because sometimes they just need to validate their own worth to the bride and groom.
Yeah,
and they overmanage and make things really difficult.
They overplay the hand they've been dealt.
Christy's the exact opposite. She's in my corner all the time. She's supportive. She recommends our business to all of her clientele. So thank you for that, Christy, and I'm really
Christy
happy
writes,
for you.
"Yay! Enjoy that pork chop, Christy."
Yeah, absolutely.
Nicole, look at all those flowers. Thank you.
Yeah, see? Ask and ye shall receive. All right, so I know for a fact that we have a Sunday Morning Stout hoodie upstairs. So I'm doing a 5-minute flash giveaway.
5-minute flash. Here we go.
Sunday Morning Stout flash hoodie giveaway. So guys, say hoodie, I'm in. If you want in, ladies, guys, ladies, you can sleep in this. It's nice and comfy. Guys, you can sit out by the fire. This is an awesome Sunday Morning Stout hoodie, I'm in.
And the one thing PJ's not telling you is I, quote unquote, donated a bottle of Sunday Morning Stout to him, so he can include that in the giveaway.
Oh, even better. I will probably be keeping that for myself. Just kidding. But yeah, that's even more beautiful. So a bottle of one of their best beers, in my opinion, and the hoodie that represents for that beer. So hoodie, I'm in. Hoodie, I'm in. Everybody say
hoodie, I'm in.
And every time you want in on a specific product,
Stephanie Soden's in.
Share. We need to get more people in the room. So you guys are doing a service for us. We're doing a service for you. Thank you so much. But we're
it's going mad. We might beat the Blend gift card now.
That's it. It's exciting.
Hoodie,
so
I'm
everybody
in.
wants in on the hoodie.
Marcus De Silva wants the hoodie and a barrel aged.
That's right. Yeah, there you go. So the barrel aged is coming. Yeah, is the hoodie itself barrel aged? Yes, it smells of that delicious oak and bourbon. And if it doesn't, I'll pour some bourbon on it.
Of course, Nicole's in.
Oh, of course.
Dave Martin, I'm in. What's up, Dave? He's my buddy from Let's Talk Craft Beer.
Nice.
Look at John Haney. Woohoo! Go for it, bud.
You guys are the best. So
Yes.
share the live feed if you haven't done so already. Looks like we're scratch and sniff hoodie, Chris Malatrat says. So yeah, I'll make a little corner of it, scratch and sniff for you guys. There we go. John says, do SMS variants next year. That would be a cool idea if you guys could age something with some, vanilla Madagascar beans or something like that. Have you guys thought about it?
So that's what we kind of did with we've every year we come out with an anniversary brew. So this year we re-released our 21st anniversary. We actually call it now Finally Legal.
Yes, so, I loved it. It had a hint of bacon.
Yes, and
which was awesome.
And vanilla ice cream.
That's right.
Bacon and vanilla ice cream.
Yes. You can't beat that. That is a beautiful.
I actually think Keith even got that before you did. So
he did, and I actually snagged one from him.
Yeah.
So thank you, Keith.
But so if you're looking for that vanilla flavor, try out the Finally Legal. The vanilla ice cream is And the bacon is fantastic.
It really is. It was such a cool concept. The bacon's not too powerful for all of you that might be like, oh my God, bacon in a beer. It's just adds a little tiny bit of a back end smokiness, but not much.
No, not at all.
But just a really kind of cool twist. I've brewed beer before and infused bacon into the process with my boy Chris Monahan. So shout out to you, buddy. We made we called it a barrel roll stout.
Oh, very
nice. And it was absolutely awesome. We infused it into some vodka.
Oh,
and
sweet.
then infused it into the beer.
So when we raffle off these 22nd anniversary tickets, it's actually going to show what the beer is going to be. So
awesome.
We'll all be able to see what the beer is going to be tonight with the 22nd anniversary tickets.
I can't wait. I mean, I want to tag along. So anybody that wins these tickets, can I hop in your car and go with you?
You guys at home, I wish you could sense the excitement to my right and to my left right now.
Keg of beer and
we got wings, we got French fries, and we got tours that we're giving away, and we got VIP tickets we're giving away.
PJ, speaking of bacon, we were just joined by Executive Chef Extraordinaire Bill Roll on here. Bill, what do you think about bacon and vanilla ice cream in the beer? Let's get your thoughts on that. Flavor expert, Chef Extraordinaire, let's hear about that.
There it is, Chris Monahan saying maple bacon whiskey breakfast stout. That's what we did, man. Yes. We infused it in the whiskey and then froze the whiskey so it would separate the fat from the bacon and then popped it off. It was absolutely awesome. And you know what? Nikki says yuck. That's why. That's
the only one.
That's why there's a flavor for everybody.
Right.
That craft beer is so beautiful in that way. If you don't like the darks, maybe you like the light beers. Maybe if you don't like, hoppy beers, you like really, really dark chocolatey stouts. That's the great thing about craft beer.
Well, I'll tell you what, Founders hit a home run. I mean, because you have that sessionable IPA, which is in the 4.5
all day,
4.5 to 5% ABV range. So it's a very approachable beer for anybody that is, even if you're not a craft
foray into craft beer.
Right, exactly, absolutely.
Yep.
Bill says it sound great. My buddy Jeff, he's talking about fries on the burger. He came out of nowhere with that one, but that was my buddy Jeff's thing. You always put the fries on the burger. Had to call him out for that one.
Well, that's like starting a Fat Cat sandwich.
That's what that is.
Place
that's
right
the foundation.
Yeah.
So I don't mean to interrupt. Andy Crimmins, Goza all day. So we were actually Goza is a sour beer for
salty.
So we are actually coming out with a summer brew, which a sour brew,
really,
which will be out in 2 weeks, and it's called Sexy Mother Pucker.
I like that one.
So it's
will your boy get some of that?
Yes, I will actually. Have it in my hands next week. It is a 7.5% sour, so it's usually sours are not that high. But
that's got a little kick to it.
But we are actually then coming out with a reincarnated version of it, and it's going to be called Pucker Punch. So look for that in the fall.
Beautiful. All right, so
the Sexy Mother Pucker. That sounds like a Prince song.
Yes, exactly.
I was amazed that nobody had gotten that name.
Yeah, seriously, that play on words you would think for a sour beer would be perfect.
Exactly.
So our clock has finished on the flash giveaway. We're going to give away a hoodie now. How many do we have on the hoodie?
14 on the hoodie.
People love Weyerbacher, so thank you guys. That's
awesome.
And
my birthday's on the 14th, which is my lucky number. So
all right. Who's taking home the hoodie?
We have number.
Did you get? Wait, you got it already?
What
did you get? I see a late entry from Nikki Benke, but I think you picked the winner.
She's
right?
on
there.
She's
okay,
on
good. All right, here we go. Sorry about that.
So lucky number 7. Rob Rodriguez. Congratulations, buddy. So reach out right after the show. Stick around with us now.
Rob Rodriguez, come on down.
After the show, go ahead and reach out to Essential Guy Talk, and we will get that hoodie sent off to you. And
the bottle of beer.
And a bottle of beer.
Yeah.
So if I have to mail it, I have to be hush hush.
That energy I was talking about a moment ago just left.
That's it. FedEx asks no questions.
Yes,
so
that's correct.
It's a beautiful thing. We're done. We're up to 60, 63. Let's get it to 75.
73.
3,
Let's
2, 1. Share. Live feed. You guys are awesome,
we
man.
got Mike from Weyerbacher here. Hoodies.
So show
America's tea.
Hit that shocked face right now. Everybody hit the shocked face, the wow face. Everybody do it. Congratulations, Rob Rodriguez. You're the man. All right, guys. So getting back to Weyerbacher, I want to introduce you a little bit more to what they do. So what would you say is the style that you're most synonymous with, or what individual beer would you say that if people go Weyerbacher, it's on their mind?
Well, like I said, I mean, certainly the Belgian style, but everybody knows us for our Merry Monks. Like I said, it's the package where it's got the 2 monks on the front.
Yeah,
it's our Belgian triple. That was the one that kind of like started it all out for us. So that is definitely the style that's synonymous with the brewery. And and I try to introduce it like this: if people who like Blue Moon, just imagine it two times that alcohol content.
Yeah.
But if you can manage Blue Moon, you can definitely manage it.
Yeah, it's easy enough to drink.
Yeah.
You know, even though it's got more alcohol content, it doesn't mean it's
right.
a punch in the face.
Absolutely. So,
There are beers that are 12%. And if they're done correctly and balanced correctly, you don't taste the booziness. It just goes down.
I know Noelle, Chris's girlfriend.
Noelle.
She loves the Belgian quad.
Yeah.
So
then those things are always nice, big, bold beers.
And they'll catch up to you if you have more than one.
Absolutely.
Yes.
They're sneaky because they're delicious, and
they
you put
are.
them down pretty quickly like you would drink a regular 4 or 5%.
Yes.
And they smack you in the face. All right, guys. Here's what I want to do. It is 8:50. Mm-hmm. I think we're going to go for about an hour and a half.
Oh, we're going over tonight. All right.
We are. So
free essential guy talk.
Free essential guy talk. So what I'm going to do is for the rest of the show, I'm going to open up the Weyerbacher VIP tickets to all of you. So I want to get as many people involved that want to go on this VIP trip. It doesn't matter if you're local or not. If you can get yourself to the party on June 24th, I want you to enter.
And we will email you the tickets, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to worry about it being mailed out. Just whoever the winner is, we'll get your email address, and I will shoot them over to you personally.
It's great. Nicole says time went by fast. Nicole, that's the way I feel with every single show we've done.
It's crazy.
I look down and I go, oh, my God, we've been through 55 minutes, and I'm just getting, like, my first beer down. So, because that's my thing. So, by the way, you guys have tuned in 3 weeks in a row. I'm always going to be drinking a beer on the show. I want to promote for our local breweries. I want to promote for any of the breweries that are cool enough to send me product. So any of you breweries out there that want to get your beer featured, send it here, and I'll talk about it. I'll taste it. I'll try it. This is my passion. I love it. So I like to share it with all of you. And I know some of you guys have drinks out there right now. So, yeah, say VIP, I'm in. VIP, I'm in.
I'm still working on my ounce over here.
That's all right.
Well, I'm almost done with mine, and I'm going to be asking for more.
Go
in a second.
for it, no doubt. Absolutely.
So, do you want to ask a question? Is there something on your mind that you'd like to ask Mike?
Yeah, there is something. And you can see me right here drinking from my high-class Spiegelau. Cheryl, I see you there. Cheers. Welcome to Essential Guy Talk. We have a few more entering there. Keith, you got them? William, Dean, Mike, Nicole. So, Mike, recently I went to a beer tasting. First beer tasting I ever attended. It was actually a pleasant surprise. I didn't even know I was going to a beer tasting.
Right.
I ended up there.
Okay.
And it was brought to us by the good folks at Spiegelau Glasses.
Okay.
So obviously you have a beer tasting. I think you're promoting the beer. I
Right.
went to a beer tasting
Right.
with a glass manufacturer, and they were promoting the glasses.
Fair enough.
But I will swear by the different taste that came out of each glass. I took the same exact beer from a pint glass and was not quite impressed with the flavor. Let's leave it at that. Moved it from this Spiegelau glass right here, the larger of the two. Didn't quite have the taste in that glass. Brought it over to this glass right here. Had a wonderful taste. Vice versa with a few other beers. Tell me your thoughts on glasses when it comes to tasting fine craft beer.
So, I'm just gonna kind of just say it goes to preference. Now, I mean, you'll probably get those people that nitpick and say, this beer's got to be in this glass. This beer's got to be in this glass. It's gonna.
We know plenty of them in the Let's Talk Craft Beer group.
It's gonna taste better in this glass. You can ask my wife. You could probably even ask Chris Monahan. I think he would tell you too. That
I'm dipping out to grab some beer.
Go for it.
It's me and you, Mike.
But that's all right. But to me, again, this is solely my opinion. I'm not saying that I'm the expert.
Right.
I think it's all a mind game, personally. To me, I'm happy with a red Solo cup, and I don't care what kind of beer it is, because it's, to me, beer is beer. I'm going to, at least in my opinion, I get the same taste, same flavor, whether it's in a can, whether it's in a plastic cup.
Really?
So again, I know I'll probably get a lot of people that disagree with me and say, this certain beer's got to be in this certain glass, and that's fine. I mean, to each their own.
Right.
Everybody has their preference, but at the end of the day, you'll either catch me drinking out of a can or a red Solo cup.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. So I'm not, do I have a tulip glass at home? Yes. Do I have pint glasses at home? Of course I do. But to me, it's just keep it simple.
You see, now to me, so somebody like you who, as I said before, I sense the passion between you and PJ.
Right.
Now, someone to me that I enjoyed myself at the event. It was a nice experience, but is more of a casual beer drinker at best.
Right.
I did see a big difference there in the glasses.
Okay.
And I really did enjoy the beer more out of certain glasses than others.
Right. No, and fair enough. And I will say that a lot of these beer festivals that they have,
Right.
they will give you, like these small cups, like these I don't know, they're 4 or 5 ounce pours. So you got to think with, let's say, the 100+ vendors that are there.
Right.
There's going to be 1,000 different styles.
Sure.
But they're all going in that same
I hate to
plastic
interject,
cup,
but William, who brought our food tonight,
There he is. Thank you, William. Thanks,
he hopped
Bill.
in the feed and he said, "How's the food tonight?" William, I am devouring your thermonuclear. They're absolutely awesome.
I'm sticking with the breast bites.
I've tried the fries. They're good.
I want to say once again, if you have never been to Cluck U in Eatontown on the corner of 35 and 36, make your way there.
It's a landmark. How
It
can
is
you miss
absolutely
it?
a landmark.
How can you miss it? It's right there.
Make your way there. Tell them the Essential Guy sent you. Get
There you
over
go.
there. Tell them the Essential Guy sent you.
And Mike from Weyerbacher.
And Mike from
That's it.
Weyerbacher. We sent you over there. Nicole, it is worth the trip from Tennessee. Let us know if you're at the Jersey Shore. We'll come and enjoy some Cluck U with you. There it is up there on the screen. Look at that. What are we looking at right there, PJ? Is that the
That looks like we got barbecue, and
Barbecue.
I think we have the original.
barbecue and original up there? Because over here we have Atomic. This is some kind
This,
of...
this one here is thermonuclear.
Thermonuclear, right?
Then here, is it spicy at all, or do you?
Slight. There's a slight kick to it.
So this one might be
But
the
I
atomic.
like spicy,
That
so
one
I'm-
might be the atomic because it's bright red.
Atomic
so maybe
is
that's
over
the
there.
atomic. This one's more the original. But
And
they're
of course
all
and
awesome.
Of course, the breast bites.
Yeah.
Breast, yes.
PJ,
So,
PJ, can I answer Ian's question?
Yes, sir, you can,
may,
of course.
yes.
So Ian asks, Mike, when it comes to Weyerbacher, what is your favorite beer that they make?
So to give a shout out to the bowl. What was that bowling movie with Bill Murray?
The
in it?
Kingpins.
Kingpin,
Kingpins.
yes.
Thanks, Rob.
Kingpin, thank you. So we actually make a beer called Big Earns, and
Nice.
it's a tribute to that movie Kingpin, and it's actually the house IPA for all the Unos.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So anytime that you guys go to Uno Pizzeria, closest one is out in Hamilton, Trenton area. Sample the Big Earns IPA. So that, and of course our last chance, only because my wife and I, we have 2 dogs that are damn near thoroughbreds.
Yeah.
And a cat. So the fact that, like I said, we give the local
Support
animal
the,
shelters.
yeah, that's absolutely
Yeah.
that's near and dear to my heart. We've rescued animals. We've also rescued animals to send them away to other owners. And my wife used to help a rescue.
Right.
And it just tugs at your heartstrings every
It
time
does.
you see these animals that are just desperate for somebody to adopt them. So
Mm-hmm.
that gives us a reason to say adopt, don't shop.
And
If
we
you-
make sure that they're non-kill shelters as well.
Absolutely, yeah,
So,
yeah,
that's
that's
another
terrific.
thing.
Yeah, support
Yes.
those places that are looking to find homes for the
Mm-hmm.
dogs, not just looking for 5 days to house them. So that's a beautiful thing that you guys are doing. So I'm gonna buy that beer next time I get to the liquor store. I'm gonna
Well,
buy
thank
that
you.
beer.
Appreciate
So
it.
absolutely.
Dan's got a question here for
Okay.
you, Mike. Do you guys just do local beers or beers from other breweries in other states?
Oh no, he's asking us. He's saying.
Oh, he's asking that to us.
Do
Forgive
we
me.
do
Okay,
local
okay,
beers
okay.
or beers from other breweries in other states? We're going to do beers from all over the place. At least I'm going to be drinking them.
That's all right.
For instance, I have a buddy that lives in Chicago, and he wants to send me some pretty incredible Chicago stuff. And if I get that in the mail, then I'm going to be featuring some of that stuff. So I love craft beer. I love craft beer all over the country. There is terrific craft beer in every corner of this country. And, I mean, there's 50, 60, 70 breweries over in San Diego alone, over in that area. So there's just so much great craft to be found. So there's no reason to just keep it uber local. But yeah, I want to support all of the local breweries, all of the Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York breweries, and specifically the macro local. The micro local, like you were talking about, like Carton and Kane and Spellbound, who we're going to have on June 5th.
By the way, their peach IPA, for those of you who have not tried it,
Yes.
incredible. Probably doesn't even describe it. It is a phenomenal IPA.
So we're going to have John on the program.
John's an awesome guy. So
one of my favorite beers of the last year, I would say, is Living the Dream, the Mayan Mocha version that I got to try at the AC Beer Fest. And I was so blown away that I went around to some of the other booths and didn't find anything that was really comparable. So I went back to his booth like 4 times.
I don't blame you. I would have too.
It was terrific.
And we have Angela Hunter's on here tonight, the beer queen. I didn't know that about Angela.
That's awesome.
Let's
cheers,
salute
to the beer queen, no doubt.
Well, she said Charlotte, North Carolina is big with local breweries. There's so many places. Andy Crimmins, he is in Asheville. Asheville is basically craft beer USA.
Oh boy,
they've got some of the big boys.
Oh boy.
Which leads me into our talk about one of the big boys who just fell to the biggest boy in the market.
Yes.
So, Wicked Weed.
Correct.
Which is an absolutely outstanding brewery doing some really, really cool niche things.
Yes.
Very, very good. They call their place the Funkatorium because they do so much in the way of farmhouse ales and really kind of funky saisons and stuff like that. I love their stuff, but they got bought by AB InBev. And that's the big boy. That's Budweiser. That's Bud Light. And look, it's not just the corporate hate. We're not just hating on the fact that they're corporate. And, you have to hate corporations. They're really trying to squash the craft beer game, in my opinion. If they don't own you, they want to squash you. So, to me, I just can't support them anymore, and it's unfortunate. And they throw themselves a yearly festival where they have craft breweries that participate in the yearly festival, and I think half now, or more than half, have pulled out of the festival. Mike, do you have some info on that?
We were actually one of those that rescinded our invitation.
Thank you, Weyerbacher. Everybody share for Weyerbacher right now. Say Weyerbacher is.
Let's do a countdown. Countdown to share.
3.
All right, everyone together. Everyone in the studio. Everyone at home. On
3, 2, 1. Share.
Share for Weyerbacher. Share for the essential guys. Share for yourself out there.
Yeah. Get everybody involved because this show is growing simply because of you guys. So I want to thank everybody.
You bring up a great point that they try to squash the competition. What they also do is, unfortunately, at least in my opinion, is when they buy these craft breweries, they end up bastardizing the brand and the beer to the aspect that it doesn't taste like it used to, or it doesn't have the quality that it once did. And for the quintessential craft beer lover, that say, I'm true to my roots. I only drink craft beer. Goose Island. Everybody gets after that Bourbon County Stout.
Yeah,
but it's Anheuser-Busch owned.
Yeah, exactly.
So. And
Augie Carton, who he's my boy, by the way, he made a hilarious comment that not a lot of people got on his podcast. But he goes, so Bourbon County Brand Stout took their foray into the sour beer market. And then he goes, ha, ha, ha. Because all of their beer turned sour. All of their BCBS, all their variants turned sour because of oxidation that was going on in the bottling.
There was leak,
There was leakage. Yes. And the problem is when you try to mass produce this micro beer, when you try to mass produce a really, really specific small batch concept and try to make it big, too big, you're going to run into these problems.
Right.
These beers are aged for a reason. They are small and controlled for a reason. And when you do things like that, you lose the beauty of the small batch concept.
You do. And, I think, you can hang your hat on breweries that are still independent, because they show the quality and the care and, and not to say that the big boys don't, but it's just a different game. I kind of just look at it like this. You're putting shoes on my kids' feet or food on the table when you're buying something from Weyerbacher, and people are like, "Oh, Weyerbacher's a big brewery." No, we only employ about 40 people, so that's not a lot.
In the absolute beer game, you're a blip on the radar.
Exactly.
Just the small.
Yes.
Even Sam Adams, who's the godfather of craft beer, and anybody that hates on Sam Adams, shame on you. because he is so supportive of craft breweries like yourself and even the smaller craft breweries. He runs craft brewery, invitationals every year where he educates the next level. I'm a big Sam Koch fan because of what he's done for the industry. He was craft beer before craft beer was craft beer. But even him, and he stretches the rules of what craft beer is now because he's making a lot of money and he's making a lot of barrels. His number of barrels are still so small in the grand scheme of things that he's a blip on the radar. And even if AB InBev was to purchase Sam Adams, they still wouldn't change their overall market share very much because Sam Adams, being the biggest in craft beer, isn't even a huge deal.
Right.
That's how big macro beer still is.
Yeah.
And they need to just get out of the craft beer game and let us do our thing.
Exactly.
Let us support our guys that, put their blood and sweat and tears into their product and take a loss on product just to get great beer out. You know, that's the people I want to support, the Augie Cartons and the Michael Caines and all of the different, really awesome breweries, the Weyerbackers of the world that are putting out really creative stuff, but not putting out 2 million barrels of the stuff and trying to make it just macro beer.
Well, guys, does it seem like the community stands for itself? Does it seem like the community is powerful enough to support that and not go ahead with the big guy?
Well, you have. I'm sorry. So they have a craft brewer conference every year, and I think it's grown exponentially every year. So and I think that there's. And Chris Monahan, if you're here, if you're still with us, you can jump in. But I think it's close to about 5,000 microbreweries nationwide. I mean, I may be a little high, a little low, but let's just round up and say it's relatively there. So it seems to be growing exponentially every year. So it definitely has enough steam and enough legs to stand on its own and by itself, no doubt.
It does, but for you guys to get the kind of presentation on liquor store shelves that you need and want to be able to get your product out there, you need them to stop incentivizing the distributors and the liquor stores. I don't know if you know, but what they're doing is they're incentivizing for 90+% of your shelf to be AB InBev beer.
Correct.
So they're giving, little reimbursements of money. They're kicking money for anything over 90%, 98% gets you in the stratosphere of, huge paybacks. And that's just, it's a dirty way to play. Let your beer stand on its own. Let the liquor stores decide what they want to sell and stop squashing out the local guy. I mean, the local guy like Kane and Carton and Spellbound and, Village Idiot and all of these great, great beers that more and more people in our local area really need the chance to try don't get the opportunity because they don't get that shelf space. So, Mike, how do you feel about that?
I kind of just look at it like this. If you're a fan of the brewery and if they don't carry your beer, all you got to do is ask for it and they'll bring it in. But yes, I mean, you're scratching and clawing for every inch, especially if you're with a.
But that's what it takes.
Correct.
Speaking up about it, and
It
not everybody
absolutely
speaks
does.
up. They're
Correct.
just, they walk in. If they don't see it, they'll
Right.
try something
Yeah,
else.
I mean, no, you're absolutely right. I mean, unfortunately, you would love to win every battle, but you can't. But I mean, for those that are true to their roots and true to and fans of craft beer or their brewery, if you don't see it there, certainly ask your local retailer because they can always get it. And yeah, just keep supporting the local,
I have to say, if you
the small
don't
and
see
local
the beer
guys.
that you want, speak up. Because the only way that you guys are going to dictate what's at your local beer store is if you make your local beer store aware.
And like
that
I said,
you want to support.
We're in 25 states, but there's only 40 of us for the whole company.
Right. I mean, and that's what people think of as a bigger brewery. If you've only got 40 employees and that's a bigger brewery, that means there are still so many 12 and 15-man teams at breweries that
Correct.
are trying to pump out this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you think like you said, like the Kane or the Cartons. I mean, Kane maybe has maybe 10 tops. And Carton's probably a little more, maybe 15 or 20, but still. Yeah, I mean, you got to think of all these smaller breweries that haven't been around as long as we have, that are just making unbelievable beer. Even breweries that are smaller than that are just making awesome beer. So.
That's the cool thing. I love seeing places like the Elementary and like Brick City and all these little small places that are doing great things. And I'll trade some of my bigger, more popular beers to go get myself some Elementary and things like that, because it's way North Jersey. I can't get up there. But I would love to sample those things. And the only way to do it is to get things down here that I have access to.
Exactly.
So, like, for instance, Morning Bell. Everybody that is a craft beer fan knows that Kane is a hot item right now. And Kane did a Morning Bell release, which is their milk porter that is brewed with Rook coffee. So, Rook, you guys are outstanding, first of all. They make the best coffee in the state, for my money. But they brew with Rook coffee. And this beer is an absolute coffee bomb, which means you open it up and the only thing you smell is Rook coffee. Yeah, I brought one in
Rob's
here.
bringing one
to
over.
show
Oh, there
it
we
to
go.
Rob.
All right.
So this is how much I support the local breweries. I love you guys. I want you to succeed. They don't need our help anymore. Kane is doing absolutely outstanding. So they released this on Saturday. This is Morning Bell. And like I said, they brew it with Rook coffee. And people come out and they flood the streets there for it. So they wrap around the block. And, they really don't even tell you when they're releasing things until the day of. That's how fervent the craft beer community is. They want this stuff. So I timed it out correctly, and I got lucky, and I got there right before it got sold out, and I got myself some of it. And one of the things that I'm big into is, even if I don't know you, if I'm in the craft beer community and you weren't able to get it yourself, you're somebody that I designate to try and get you a bottle. I want you to try it. I want you to be happy that you have the beer. So I just ask, hey, some things that I can't get a hold of, how about we swap? So I think the beer community needs more of that and less of the price gouging that goes into effect, where the secondary market, these guys are going absolutely berserk. They're selling.
You opened up the floodgates, PJ. We're getting comments that they want to try.
Good. Yeah, I mean, it is absolutely incredible. It tastes like boozy coffee, like straight up morning coffee, really potent, cold brewed coffee, and it is awesome. And
we have a really good conversation going on between some of the members out here. Jeff Bird earlier asked, what's the best beer for barbecue? And Jim House, our local barbecue expert from Pork Island.
Beautiful.
One of the best beers I've smoked with and paired barbecue with is a Scotch Ale from Tomfoolery and an Irish Red.
Anything Scotch Ale is going to be terrific for smoking and cooking barbecue.
And good shout out to Tomfoolery. Nice local brewery.
Yeah,
no doubt.
absolutely. So speaking of, Pork Island has come on board, guys, and they are an official sponsor.
Way to go.
Of the Essential Guy Talk Show.
That's our first official
That
sponsor,
is our first
right?
official
Pork Island, thank
every
you.
week sponsor.
Thank you very much to Jimmy.
So I want to thank the guys at Pork Island. We're going to do a live read for these guys in just a moment, so I'm going to tell you about some of the cool things that's going on with Pork Island. So here you go, if you'll listen in for just a minute. Pork Island Barbecue is a mobile barbecue catering company registered and insured in New Jersey. Based out of Atlantic County, Pork Island Barbecue will reasonably travel to meet your personal catering, festival, or special event needs. Pork Island Barbecue always features our baby back ribs, prepared with our own dry rub blend and smoked over local white oak and local peach wood for at least 4 hours. We've sampled it ourselves. It's incredible. Pork Island Barbecue's pork dry rub and pork spicy rub will be available for sale by this Father's Day. So get it for that guy in your life. Pork Island Barbecue's next public event will be at the Assumption Regional Catholic School Ribbons of Hope Cancer Walk. So they're supporting a great cause, so support them. The event is on Friday, June 2nd from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Pork Island Barbecue will be set up from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. selling our baby back ribs, 10-hour smoked pulled pork sandwiches with slaw, cheeseburgers, and hot dogs. The event is held in the parking lot of the Assumption Regional Catholic School in Galloway, New Jersey. For more details on Pork Island Barbecue or this event, please go to our Facebook page or Instagram page. Also, ARCS, A-R-C-S, Galloway, GALLOWAY.com for this event. So once again, Pork Island Barbecue. Keith won the gift card, so the gift certificate. He's going to get himself a rack of ribs on Pork Island. I want to say thank you, boys.
Thank you. Be sure to head over to Pork Island Barbecue on Facebook right now and Instagram. Give them a like, follow them. And also, One thing that wasn't mentioned in that read there that I know Pork Island does that's awesome is their open smokes, where Jimmy will find an open area and put it out there for whatever you have. You have meat, you have pork, anything you want to smoke, bacon, whatever. Meet up with Jimmy. He'll throw it on the smoker for you. You'll come back and get it. So, Jimmy, please, on the Essential Guide page, on your own page, to anyone out there, let us know when you're having those open smokes. We'd all love to be there.
All right, guys. So once again, we're going to do a countdown. We want to get the shares going. We want to get the viewership up. And in 15 minutes, we are going to give away those Weyerbacher VIP
We're
tickets.
15 minutes away
So
from
if
the
you
grand
guys
prize.
will just
Here we
throw
go.
up 15 minutes on that clock so we can have an official countdown, we will do it in 15 minutes, wrapping up at the end of the show. So 3,
2, 1,
share! Live
Share it out,
feed.
PJ. My sister Virginia Buffalo-Falkenberg is here tonight.
Yeah, Virginia.
Virginia, what's up, babe? She's the one that's been sponsored, Virginia, and her twin sister, Teresa. By the way, we'll talk about that someday. They are the original Godfather twins. Yes, they are. My sisters
really?
are the original Godfather twins. And they are the ones that have been sponsoring all those Wish gift cards that we've been giving out the
Very
last few
nice.
weeks. So thanks so much for that. Rob, you have something for us over there?
Clock only goes till 10 minutes, so we're at,
All right.
at the 10-minute mark.
10 mark.
Okay,
Yeah,
guys,
there we go.
so let's hear Weyerbacher, I'm in, and we're going to set the clock at the last 10-minute mark. And speaking of that, PJ, it's 9:15. I know time keeps flying here. We got to talk about the captain.
Let's do it. So Derek Jeter was enshrined into Yankee lore last night. And I'm a Met fan. I make no bones about it. But my family's all Yankee fans. So I sat there and I watched the whole thing. And, you know, I honestly have to say, anybody who hates on Derek Jeter, you just need to stop.
You need
Guys,
to stop.
He's a
You need
good
to
guy.
stop.
There's not really anything you can fault him about. He's classy. He's humble. And honestly, he deserves the worship that the Yankee fans give him. He's done everything that there is to do. He's been a leader on one of the most popular teams in the history of any sport. And
In one of the most challenging eras ever. In one of the most challenging eras ever. And to tell you the truth, PJ, I'm really not going to spend any time tonight. Forgive me. I'm not going to spend any time tonight on anyone that hates on Derek Jeter. What I'm going to do tonight is I am going to spend time on those out there just like me that appreciate everything that the captain meant to the New York Yankees and to New York sports. He was a humanitarian. He was a guy that got the most from everyone on his team. He was a guy that went out and played with passion every day, loved the game. He was a role model. I'm going to tell you the truth. I put a very short list here together right now. And I know Mount Rushmore is only 4. I'm having trouble with these 5.
all right,
I'll
cool.
throw it out there to
Cool.
you
Let us
guys.
know. Yeah.
All right, so New York Yankees Mount Rushmore. Tell me if I got this right. Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, Joe DiMaggio, Lou Gehrig, Derek Jeter.
I mean, you can remove one and add another. I don't know. It's hard for me to say Derek Jeter over Yogi Berra. You know, Yogi's got how many rings?
Yogi's got 10 rings.
Yeah.
Yogi's got the most rings.
Yeah, so I'm saying, if you're talking the absolute legends of Yankee
Absolute
baseball,
legends of Yankee baseball. I want to see that, guys. I'm having trouble narrowing it down to 4. PJ just made it 6. I want to see your New York Yankee Mount Rushmore. Let's put that up there.
Throw it in the comments.
Throw that in the
Everybody
comments.
say who you think is the top 4 or 5 that you think should be in the Yankee Mount Rushmore. We'll extend
I
it
want
to
your
5.
Yankee. We're putting 5 on Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, why not?
All right, let's put 5 on Mount Rushmore. We'll make it Mount Yankee more.
Yeah, we don't have to stick to any constraints.
We'll make it Mount Yankee more. We'll put it right in the middle of the Bronx.
I gotta say, maybe the Yankees isn't the way to go because we're losing some viewers. Maybe people don't care.
We're losing
as much
viewers?
As I think.
Wait, I'm a.
We got Posada. All right, here we go. Andy, Ruth, Mantle, Gehrig, Joe DiMaggio. Michael says you need all 6. So that's going to be Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, Lou Gehrig, Derek Jeter, Joe DiMaggio, and Yogi Berra.
Yeah, Mike is a Cubs fan, but he's also a longtime Cubs fan. He knows
Right.
his MLB just in general. So
Mike
I agree with
Cook.
him.
Jeff Bird, yeah, I will say that. Reggie Jackson does get a mention. Reggie Jackson, Mr. October, very, very captivating Yankee. A couple of things that do go into it, in my opinion, and actually why 1 or 2 of the guys in the list, they're my guys that are a little on the outside for certain reasons. They weren't exactly the most upstanding role models. Back in the day, where a camera wasn't on them and social media wasn't on them like Derek Jeter, they probably lived a very questionable life. It's really not too hard to figure out who these 2 guys are.
And didn't Reggie Jackson only play for the Yankees for 5 years?
Yeah,
Very
that's why
short,
he can't,
very
he
short
can't
sample
really be.
size.
He can't appear.
Very short sample size, not exactly the best teammate. But you know, I mean, listen, everybody's built a different way, and everybody brings their strengths to a certain situation, and that's what we're here to talk about tonight. So that's why when we talk about Derek Jeter, again, I think the thing about Derek Jeter that means the most to me is how proud he was to wear the pinstripes and how everyone around him became a better player. Everyone rose to the occasion. All those championships, I mean, those Yankees from the late 1990s, they just stepped on the field and you just knew they were going to win. You just knew they were going to win.
They were a special
just in their
bunch
blood.
for at least
absolutely.
7, 8, 9 years. They were definitely a dynasty. They're exactly what you would describe as a common baseball dynasty. There weren't many of them, but they were them.
And I think you know my thoughts on that. That's the last of a dying breed. I really don't think we're going to see that. And the reason why I don't think you're going to see dynasties, Mike, is because with the steroids out of baseball now, I don't think these guys can make it through a full Major League Baseball season, then the playoffs, then do it again and again. I just think the body is going to break down. We heard from Deion Sanders and we heard from Brian Jordan, who were both top of the line Major League Baseball and National Football League players, that there is nothing as grueling as a full Major League Baseball season.
Yeah, I agree. And guys are also going to chase the money more and more and more. And I think that's where you're going to lose the loyalty.
Yeah, I mean, I think AJ's right. You're never going to see somebody break Cal Ripken's record.
Not a chance.
No. That's
Not a
gonna be
chance.
Close.
What
do we got here, Rob?
We got 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
So,
We got 10 minutes left.
so
in the
let's
show.
throw up that.
I would actually even be curious to see who's even remotely. No, I don't want to say remotely close, but who's played the most consecutive games as of right now.
Can you find that, PJ?
All right.
Let's see.
I mean, we don't need to find it now.
It
It would just be curious to me, or anybody that's on the feed if they know who's got the current streak right now. But AJ, I agree with you completely. The body just breaks down after so many games. So it's not what it used to be.
I don't think we're going to see dynasties, and I think that we are going to see very young teams win it all. I really think so. I think that the guys that are going to be younger and healthier and heal faster are the ones that are going to be there in the very end.
Yeah, I mean, what it comes down to now is there's no such thing as a team that can't do it anymore. There's these teams like the Kansas City Royals, and you had the Cleveland Indians that just came out of nowhere,
right?
And they bring up kids from the minor leagues, and they're just they're nobodies for a minute, and then they're all of a sudden the most inspired bunch you've ever seen in your life. I think it's happening more and more and more. And we had talked about it a couple of weeks ago, where the idea was that new teams are going to win every year, are going to be at least in the World Series every year. And we're seeing that more often and more often now, where these teams are popping out of nowhere. They're great for a year or two, but then all of a sudden they lose all these guys to free agency because they can't keep them all. Right. They all get big in a hurry. And we were talking at the beginning of the year about the Mets.
Tampa Bay Rays from 09, 010, right?
Yeah,
08, right around that era.
They had an open window of time for a little while, and then guess what? All of a sudden their team basically got dismantled, and players went different directions. The Mets this year were talked about as having the best rotation in baseball, and now we can't find a pitcher that can throw the ball. I mean, they're the worst ERA in baseball.
Yeah, but I told you earlier today we were going to talk about this tonight, PJ. I'm going to solve the Mets problem. But first, before we do that, one more time, guys, I want to see in the comments your New York Yankees Mount Rushmore. We don't have to limit it to 4, so right now on my Mount Rushmore, Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, Lou Gehrig, Joe DiMaggio, Yogi Berra, and Derek Jeter. Jeter is on it. I would not remove Jeter from there. I won't.
Because of what he meant to the team.
What he meant to the team, what he meant to the city. In this era, PJ.
But then Donnie Baseball, where's he? He was the last captain before Derek, and he was exactly what Derek was to the Yankees for that previous generation.
I think the draw. I was going to say, that's the drawback.
Yeah.
He didn't win anything. What about Roger Maris, though? I mean, he had the I mean, for the longest time, he was the home run king. But but if you're going to go Mattingly, then maybe try to throw Maris in there.
The knock on Maris is always going to be that he wasn't a homegrown Yankee.
Right.
That's always going to be the knock on Maris. But
then
Maris,
Reggie Jackson's
exactly.
Reggie's in there too. But hey, Babe Ruth wasn't. But Babe Ruth revolutionized baseball.
He showed that you could drink a beer 10 minutes before game time, and you could have yourself a 4-for-4 game.
I'll tell you what. One guy that isn't quite going to make it, but has to be in the conversation is Mariano Rivera.
I want to just say real quickly, we got 7 minutes on the clock.
7 minutes on the clock.
We're going to give away these VIP tickets. Mike, once again, tell everybody what they're going to win.
So you are going to win two VIP tickets to our 22nd anniversary, which is June 24th. You're going to come out to the brewery. You're going to hang out with the staff at Weyerbacher. You'll get an up-close and personal tour of the brewery, get to meet the staff, try some beer, listen to some great music, try some great food, and just have an all-around fun time. Cornhole, bunch of games out there. So yeah, we're really going to do it up for you. And I will tell you, once the clock expires here, I'll break it down for you as to what the beer is for the 22nd anniversary.
Beautiful.
Here we
wait
go.
for that too.
Got some quick answer for you guys here.
Dave Martin, Weyerbacher, I'm in. If you didn't get him already, he's in.
Stephanie Soden, I want to give a quick shout out to her. She's a big Cinsanity fan, so our Cinnamon Insanity. So
I am too. I mean, it's definitely, if you're a cinnamon fan, you will absolutely love it. If you're hit or miss on cinnamon, it could be too much cinnamon for you. But for one beer, if I want cinnamon, it is delicious.
You know, you are right about the count here. You guys talk about beer, and the count goes back up.
That's it. I know what I'm doing.
All right, so since I asked real quick, let's just deal with this here. And Kevin, Roger Maris did deal with a lot of stress. Nobody wanted him breaking Baby Ruth's record. But John writes, Ruth, Mantle, Gehrig, DiMaggio, Yogi, Jeter. I think that's what we said, right? John also brings up Bernie Williams. Got to throw Bernie Williams in there. Rob, Jeter, Posada, Mattingly, Rivera, Yogi. Mike Cook writes, Rivera definitely makes it. The guy was one of the best to play the same. So a lot of good ones here. Oh, there's Keith from last week. Yo, guys, thanks for the Colin Quinn tickets. He was hilarious.
Yes, Keith, I want you to say in the comments, how good was the time, man? He uploaded pictures last week during the event to show me that he was having a great time. I'm glad that you got there with some of your friends. He said that it was his wife's first real fun night out in a long time, and he had brought another couple that had like a 3-month-old baby, and he's got a 6-month-old. So I feel good that not only did we get 4 people to a comedy show, but we got people out that otherwise might not be able to get a night out. So cheers to you. This is what we're doing at Essential Guy Talk.
Salud.
We are not just here to celebrate and do things for ourselves. We want to do for you guys. So that's why we're getting these awesome prizes.
All right, 4 minutes left, PJ. I got it real quick. I'm just going to tell you real quick my way to fix the Mets. Before we do that, and then I know Mike's going to close things out. We got to do the prize. But before we do that, everyone in the studio, Rob and Mike over there, Keith over here, PJ, Mike, everyone at home, 3,
2, 1, share.
Here we go, guys.
And
Here
show
we go.
me the love. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Everybody
All
show
right.
me thumbs.
And
All
a
right.
flower.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Mike loves that flower.
Here we go, guys. PJ, this is extreme, but extreme situations call for extreme measures. Okay. We talked last week about the Mets have no character. They're falling apart. The inmates are running the asylum. How do you fix this team?
Fire the coach.
It's time to bring up Tim Tebow.
Wow.
Bring up Tim Tebow.
Stop it. Honestly, Tim Tebow's having a great time at Single A. He's learning the process of baseball. He's doing a little bit better every single week. He's an inspiration to kids down there. I think he's doing a terrific job.
Ticket sales are up.
Yeah, absolutely. He's doing it.
Balls are sold out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's doing a terrific job for the Single A ball club.
But you know what? I think AJ's got a point though. What do you have to lose at this point?
What do we have to lose? Our credibility. I mean, yes,
I think
the
you
Mets are embarrassing right now.
Yeah, I was going to say I think he kind of lost that.
But
with,
I mean, that would be
with-
basically just saying let's hire the circus, for our major league staff. Look,
Yeah.
Tim Tebow is an admirable kid. I like him. I think his qualities are to be respected. Some people have it in for Tim Tebow for some strange reason. I don't get the Tim Tebow hate. Personally, I think he's a genuine kid and he means well and he tries hard.
Tim Tebow to me is about as perfect as a human being as you
Yeah,
could
I
get.
mean, if you want your kid to date your daughter,
Tim Tebow.
Tebow
I'll sign
is
a
it.
contract right now.
He is
Tim, you could date Ashley.
Yeah, he is a respectful
You got my
kid.
blessing.
He's-
I got to talk to your father first. Tim, I am going to talk to your father first, but then I'll put you on a little probation, but then everything's
go.
all right.
No,
but
you're
I'm
gonna-
saying-
you'll walk him down the power tool aisle at Home Depot is what you'll do.
Exactly, yeah. But you know what? Tim Tebow is teaching kids in the Single A, on those ball clubs about working hard and striving for greatness. Now, he doesn't have all the tools to be able to be a major league ball player right now. I don't know if he ever will. He's at an advanced age to start this process. But I find him admirable in the way that he is attacking this. He doesn't care if he fails. He's trying hard.
You see what Michael Edward Haltman saying? He said Tebow was at Whole Foods today.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he was in Wall Township today? Wow.
Yeah, Kevin Kettler, who's a big Met fan, said the
Yeah.
circus is already here, PJ, so you might as well.
It's been here.
Yeah, oh my God. Every time we get any momentum whatsoever, the Mets win a few games, things are starting to look like the tide is turning.
I was going to say, Harvey's not the Dark Knight anymore.
He is a dark pimple. he is driving me nuts. So we talked a little bit about Harvey and what he was doing, and I had the best idea for the Milwaukee Brewers that they didn't take me up on. I don't know why, but I thought everybody behind home plate needed to go get their Adriana Lima masks and go stand between home plate and show their Adriana Lima face, because that is who drove this guy up a wall and made him basically drink himself into oblivion and have to miss a game. And that's why he was suspended. He was dating Adriana Lima, and she was in between dating Julian Edelman, and that she was spotted out with Julian Edelman recently, and that sent Matt Harvey into an absolute tailspin. And I thought they
kind of just like what happened with Aaron Rodgers, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Same deal. Olivia Munn,
Olivia Munn, right.
And now they're broken up. But you know what? Sometimes you need to just realize that you're a lucky individual, that you're playing for a Major League Baseball team. You're not just playing for any team. You're playing for a big market team. Now, granted, the Mets don't always act like a big market team.
Are they going to make the playoffs, BJ? I do want to know that.
No.
They're not.
No, they're not. I'll be lucky if they get themselves within a whisper of the wild card contention coming up, but they have too many teams to hop above.
You realize it's only May, though.
Yeah, it's only May, but I can't even name the starting 9 anymore.
Guys, Andy writes, the Mets are like a girlfriend who keeps cheating on you, but for some reason you go back.
I agree. Jim Brewer does that analogy. He says that the girlfriend comes home and she's all jazzed up at the beginning of the year. My new boyfriend's great. We're going to be just amazing. And then she starts coming home more depressed and sadder. And then she comes home crying by August and April and May, We're down to Weyerbacher. We're done, guys. We're down to zeros. This show has absolutely flown by. Andy Kerman says, PJ, what the hell? You got to believe. You do have to believe, but sometimes you just got to say, hey, maybe next year. So I'm not watching it with any anticipation that we're making the playoffs. If we do, I'll be really happy. But that's just my personal opinion. So we got 1 minute. 1 minute. Weyerbacher, I'm in. Say it right now if you are not in, and then we're going to give away this absolutely amazing.
Share.
There you go.
Come on, we can do better than that, guys. One more for the night.
3, 2, 1, share. This is our last share of the evening.
And
so
before we
boost.
wrap it up, PJ and AJ, I just want to say to my
please.
beautiful wife, it's her birthday next Wednesday. She'll kick my ass if I disclose her age. So I just want to say, honey,
she's 21.
Happy birthday, yes. Two beautiful kids, so thank you very much
Happy birthday,
for
Mrs.
marrying a schlub like me.
Happy birthday. Happy
you.
birthday from the Essential Guys.
So we got more Weyerbacher's I'm in. We got Michael Armalis, Weyerbacher I'm in. Angela Hunter, Weyerbacher I'm in.
Angela,
Nuno.
how you getting a Weyerbacher?
We'll figure that out when it comes. William Ellsworth, he's in. Our Cluck U representative is in on the Weyerbacher
Bill's
tickets.
in. Here we go.
Tyler Lee, I'm in if you didn't get him. We got some happy birthday well wishes for your wife. That's really nice.
Thank
John
you.
Verdensky is Weyerbacher I'm in. John Verdensky, he represents Yuengling. So that is awesome that he's here and he's talking craft beer with us.
I'll tell you what. I mean, I went to Penn State, so I mean, I remember
Chris Thomas Weyerbacher
being back in the mid '90s. You couldn't get Yuengling out of parts of Pennsylvania. Yeah. So where it's jumped now. So.
Guys, thank you very much for all of the sharing, for all of the participation. You have made it a record-breaking show. Every week, we are breaking records here at Essential Guy Talk. So,
breaking records every week, and I just real quick want to give one last thank you to everyone. First of all, for being here tonight, enjoying yourself, commenting along with us. Okay, and we got that too. All right. And we want to give a special thank you. And guys, if you ever have the opportunity to get out there and support anyone that supports Essential Guys, here they were tonight. Of course, we have America's Tea. Get over to Facebook, give them a like, try some of those awesome teas. Cluck U Chicken. Bill, thanks so much for bringing the chicken tonight.
Thank you so much.
Happy to have that. Blend on Maine coming through again with a gift card. Guys, make sure you get out there. PJ was there this Saturday night. Awesome dinner for PJ, the wife, and the kids. Of course, Pork Island Barbecue. I was saying pork before it was even time to say pork because I love the Pork Island Barbecue. Get to one of their events, one of their open smokes. Reach out to Jimmy to cater your party. And, of course, Mike Weyerbacher.
Miles from Weyerbacher.
From Weyerbacher. Bringing the
All right,
beer,
so
bringing the glasses, and the grand prize. Here we go, PJ.
How many numbers? 26!
A new record! A new Essential Guy record! Way to go, Mike!
All right,
And it
so-
wasn't even close.
So before you announce the winner, would you like to know what the anniversary beer is going to be
Yes,
for 20?
tell us
we
all
wanna
about the
know.
anniversary beer.
So this is the sales sheet that I got from our HR department earlier today, and I will read it verbatim. It says, "Let's get some French toast.
Get out. Already you got me excited.
This big brew is rich and malt flavored with a complex backbone of specialty malts, spices, and orange peel. Sweet, bready caramel flavors should prevail along with hints of smoke, spice, and citrus. This liquid version of a classic breakfast."
My mouth is salivating.
So it will be out at the brewery on the 24th.
Ah, this is
All
beautiful.
right. Way to go. Way to go.
Keith, who is number 11? Ian Lerner.
Ian
All
Lerner.
right.
Congratulations, Ian
Take it
Lerner.
All right,
away,
Ian.
Weyerbacher.
Welcome,
You are
welcome.
the winner of the VIP tickets. So all you have to do is message Essential Guy Talk after the show.
Yep.
I will direct you to Mike, and we will get you those tickets.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Ian. So I want to sum up what's going on next week really quickly. We have 2 awesome MMA fighters coming on the show. So
Oh,
if
that's
you're a
awesome.
fan of
Yeah.
MMA, you're going to love this show.
Great.
We have Mike the Bully Pagano, and we have Sean Shorty Rock Santella. They both train at the Miller Brothers Fight Academy, Miller Brothers MMA. And they're going to be bringing some swag and some handouts and prizes for you. They're going to tell us all about their training regimen, things that they're doing to cut weight, all of that fun stuff. So if you're an MMA fan,
I don't think it involves Cook Chicken.
I don't think so, but they actually said that they're going to build in a cheat day so they can
They
eat.
are. All right.
Domestic Dad is coming next
Domestic
week.
Dad coming next week.
Catering, and they're going to bring amazing dude food. So there's going to be lots of really, really cool
I may
food.
come by for a visit.
Yeah, come by, Mike. You're more than welcome, dude. You are more than
Always
welcome.
welcome.
Anytime the doors are open to you.
Sexy
and I
mother
do want to
pucker.
let you guys know once again, eating contest, Memorial Day Monday. We are doing an eating contest. Bubba Coos is giving us El Jefes.
Oh, hell
We want
yeah.
you guys to participate. Mike, do you want to participate in the eating contest?
I may have to.
Dude, I would
think
love to
about
have
that.
you. So we have AJ, who's going to make us an eating video pretty soon.
I got to make the eating. Sorry, guys, but it was a crazy week. It's
all good, Mike. I mean,
we'll get to it, though. I'm gonna
AJ.
eat. You think I'm worried about eating? I'll eat. Here,
So-
PJ, here, I'll start right now.
So El Jefe is going to be eaten by 6 lucky contestants, and we're going to have lots of awesome giveaways
That's
for you.
awesome.
So that's going to be our next couple of shows. Rob and Mike over there, they are Silverstream Media.
Couldn't do without you guys. Thank
we
you.
could not
You
do
guys
this
kicked
without
ass.
the 2 of
All
you.
right.
I want to thank you guys for the studio
Keith,
time.
you kicked ass.
Keith, for coming by and drinking and eating and writing down names. You are the man. Thank you very
And
much.
PJ and AJ, thank you for having me. I
Dude,
appreciate
my
it.
pleasure. We would love to have you back
Anytime.
anytime.
Thanks so much.
Weyerbacher, thank you so much for the giveaways. I want to thank you guys. And show some love to Weyerbacher. So everybody, if you have not gone to Weyerbacher and you have not liked their page, do so and comment and say that you guys heard about Weyerbacher tonight on the Essential Guys Talk program. And congratulations to our winner. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So AJ, you got anything?
This was an awesome show, Mike. Thanks so much. Thanks for all of you for being out there, and we're gonna see you next week.
It's so good to be back. Take care, guys.
Now I made a record deal, got some money to spare, and fools I never heard of all of a sudden my friends. They good for nothing, except kissing ass. Don't they see must pass?